Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Defining Discipline podcast. I'm your host, Scott. Defining discipline is a lifestyle, a mentality, and a brand. And within this podcast, we're going to focus on self-improvement as you follow along with me on my journey. We'll also hear from special guests of all walks of life on this podcast and their remarkable journeys that led them to where they are today. Today is day 238 of my journey. At the beginning of the year, I challenged myself to run 365 days in a row, all outside, bearing the elements, whatever they may bring. I also challenged myself to run 1,500 miles within this time frame. Now, this is my second year ever running. Within the first full year of running, I was able to run 1,002 miles. I did that within 175 days out of the year in 2020. So, me going for 1,500 miles is over a 50% increase in the amount of miles as opposed to last year. And me going for 365 days is over a 100% increase in the amount of days as opposed to last year. Not to mention, I will also be challenging myself to run two big major races within this time frame. One of those races I have already finished, which is the 50K trail race, Yankee Springs Trail Race. That was on June 5th, 2021, day 156 of my journey. 31-mile race. I was able to finish that within 7 hours, 15 minutes, and 22 seconds. So now the next big race coming up within this time frame is the Detroit Free Press Marathon. That is coming up in October. I'll be running the Motor City Challenge of that race, which entails me running the competitive 1 mile and the competitive 5K the day before running the actual marathon. So I'm really looking forward to that race as well. So let's kind of focus in on mileage for the day. So for the day today, day 238, I kind of kept it short and simple. 1.5 miles for the day, which put me at 6.2 miles for the week, 92.2 miles for the month, and 1,095 miles even for the year. So every single month, I challenge myself to a 100-mile challenge. And within that challenge, one, I tried to run 100 miles. And two, I also donate money to a charity in which I also start a coinciding fundraiser in honor of that charity to try to raise money and awareness for that charity and cause. So for the first 7 months of the year, we were able to raise money for 7 great charities. Now we're sitting here within the 8th month, the month of August, and we're raising money in honor of the National Psoriasis Foundation. I chose that charity this month for a couple reasons. One, being that the month of August is Psoriasis Awareness Month, and two, psoriasis is something that I have and I have had for a majority of my life, so I would like to actually try to raise some money in honor of that to hopefully, I know this charity studies it and tries to figure out what causes psoriasis, so I thought that would be a good charity for this month. One, because I have psoriasis, and two, because it is Psoriasis Awareness Month. So let's kind of get into the charity itself and the donations. If you would like to donate to this month's charity and fundraiser, you can find the link to do so on the Defining Discipline Instagram or Facebook story, or my personal page's Instagram or Facebook story. Within those stories, just click on the link. It'll open up the Facebook page where you're able to make your donations. All donations that get made to this fundraiser go directly to this fundraiser and cause. Facebook is not taking any portion of the donations. I do know times are tough, though. Not everyone is able to donate. If that is the case and you would still like to help out, next best thing you could do is click that share button. We're trying to, again, just raise awareness for this charity and these charities throughout these months. The best way to do that is to put it on your page and let people know about it, as well as ask them to also share it to try to spread the awareness as much as possible. So other than that, let's kind of get ready to get into today's episode. But before we actually get into today's episode 238, every single day I've been trying to do a word of the day. And that is because I've been trying to really expand my vocabulary, become a better speaker, and just become smarter overall in general. So for today, August 26th, day 238, today's word of the day is fugitive. A fugitive is a person who runs away to avoid being captured or arrested. That is today's word of the day, fugitive. Now, other than that, let's kind of get actually into today's episode, episode 238. Um, so for today's episode, episode 238, today's theme is going to be enjoy. We're going to talk about enjoy just for the fact that for the last few days I've been truly burned out, been stressed out, been trying to get a lot of things done with very little time, and it just continuously added up, and sometimes the best medicine for being burned out and being stressed out is to try to really get out there and enjoy yourself. So that is what I kind of did tonight. I tried to get out there, really enjoy myself before even coming home and doing my run. Went out, had a few drinks with a couple coworkers after work to try to enjoy myself, which I did. Helped ease a lot of the tension I've been having, though it's still there because there's still a lot of things I need to attend to. It was nice to kind of just get out and enjoy myself instead of worrying about a lot of the things that I have been worrying about, to try to just ease my mind, at least for the day, which truly helped out tremendously. So, try to truly enjoy yourself. And another way to do that, it doesn't mean you can't enjoy yourself by doing the things you're doing. There's been plenty of times I've been out there running and I've actually enjoyed running and enjoyed myself by getting out there and running. But sometimes, like I said, doing repetitive things over and over again, sometimes you'll feel burned out, sometimes you feel stressed out. So sometimes you got to do new things to try to cope with, in order to try to cope with how you're feeling. So enjoying yourself is a necessity. So make sure whatever it is you're doing, that you truly enjoy it, and as you're doing it, you can enjoy doing it and enjoy yourself as you're doing it. And like I said, sometimes you'll get burned out doing those things that may be necessary, or even some things that you may have enjoyed in the past. Sometimes doing them over and over again, you will get burned out. So, if that's the case, try to find something else that you can do, that you can enjoy for the time being, to kind of recharge your batteries, and kind of truly refresh yourself for the next day, so you can attack whatever it is that you may be feeling you're burned out on. And me, I've been kind of burned out on just the amount of hours I've been working on running and trying to get a lot of the things done around the house that I have not been able to attend to because of the amount of hours I've been working and the running. So kind of having a little bit of change of pace today was nice. I really enjoyed myself. Excuse me. And I'm hoping to hopefully get to bed here soon to be able to get a decent, nice sleep, so I can get back at it tomorrow, and hopefully, I think I'm actually gonna try to get a longer run in tomorrow, and hopefully after that, I'll be able to truly enjoy myself. I think I may have the weekend off. If that's the case, I'm truly going to try to enjoy myself as much as possible. So for your daily discipline today, day 238, is to make sure that you enjoy yourself. Even try to enjoy yourself in doing those hard things, but sometimes if you need to take a break, to really get out there and take the break, enjoy yourself, refresh your batteries, recharge your batteries, get back in there the following day to get back to work. So thank you guys so much for following along and listening. I know today was kind of a short episode. I'm trying to get it in hopefully before midnight because it is a little bit late here. So thank you so much for following along and listening to the Defining Discipline podcast. I am your host, Scott. If you guys can, please give the podcast a like, a subscribe, a follow, and a share on our Facebook or Instagram or TikTok and whatever podcast streaming platform you've been following along and listening on, as well as our YouTube. Other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow for episode 239. And until then, peace out.